All right. You already know what it is, Osiris Lourde. I'm here today. And if you're wondering, yes, I lost my nose ring. It's gone. I don't know where it went. It just went poof-de-poof. I was doing push-ups, wiped my face, and realized, boom, my thing was gone. You know what I'm saying? Not that type of thing. Speaking of that type of thing, we playing something special today. I noticed that there are a lot of LGBTQ plus friendly games on here. And a lot of them have a lot of interesting names. So I decided that I was actually going to play some of them. This one is called Help! My Best Friend Discovered My Lesbian Vampire Fanfiction. This is by Blob. It's a short, it's a short twine game about lesbians and fanfiction made for class. So looks like they made this for school. And we about to play that right now. You know what I'm saying? Again, make sure you follow me on all social medias. YouTube, The Lord Loves You. Twitch, The Lord Loves You. Lourde's Gift Shop, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? That's scannable. I don't know if it's going to work when you scan it, but it's scannable. You know what I'm saying? TheLourdesGiftShop.NYC. So, anyway, I don't know if this has any sound. Hopefully it does. If not, I don't know. We're gonna see right now. Don't even look at this. Don't even look at what I'm doing right now. Don't even look at this right now. You gotta have some sort of sound. Oh, let's clip for that. That's not even working. Alright. Let's see. We having technical difficulties right now. Yeah, that's not working right now. Don't even look at that. Anyway, I don't think it's supposed to be sound, so let's get it. It is Saturday afternoon. You weren't even looking at that. Good. That's perfect. You weren't even looking at that. It is Saturday afternoon. You and your best friend are rehearsing lines for your high school's production of Hamlet, or at least you were supposed to be. Somehow rehearsal ended up turning into yet another session of talking about the movies that you have been watching, which then turned into her as she talked about horror movies. Oh, let's read that again. You and your best friend are rehearsing lines for your high school's production of Hamlet, or at least you were supposed to be. Somehow, rehearsal ended up turning into yet another session of talking about the movies that you have been watching, which then turned into watching her as she talked about horror movies. Can we get some punctuation in here? It was something that happened a lot, but you enjoyed having her here with you, watching the way her hands moved when she spoke and seeing her black lipstick curl into a smile. She was totally in her element. It was calming to you. So, what do you think? She asked, as though she sensed you had been zoning out. Alright, I think Jason Takes Manhattan was the best one in the franchise. I'm more partial to romance movies myself. I don't even know what she's. Oh, we don't know what she's talking about. That's the point. All right, all right. I'm more partial. So, all right. Horror movies that you've been watching, movies that she been watching, horror movies. I don't know. We just gonna go with Jason Takes Manhattan. Ugh. You would think that, wouldn't you? You shrug your shoulders and laugh. She laughs along. Even after all this time, you had never fully grown accustomed to what was considered a good horror movie. That being said, watching that movie with her was probably the best experience you ever had, even if she spent the whole time talking about how it was a stain to this franchise. It wasn't even scary, she cries, flopping into your pillow. Oh, what's happening here? No, the Child's Play movies were camp. Jason Takes Manhattan is just bad. Just bad. You're telling me that scene when Jason takes off his mask and scares a group of teenagers after being threatened because he knocked over their boombox isn't camp? Yes, that is exactly what I'm telling you, she starts. Plus, do you even know what that word means? Of course I do. It means... Do you even know what that word means? You frowned. You weren't going to tell her you hadn't finished reading notes on camp yet, especially after she had been suggesting it to you a million times. Plus, even if you weren't the best with words and didn't fully understand what was being said there, you still like to hear her talk about it. Alright, of course I do. Not finishing your sentence, you jokingly tackle her. She laughs along as the two of you play fight, hands touching and elbows bumping. What am I reading? This is not for children. As you roll around on your bed, you begin to lose track of the time and why you had been fighting in the first place. Now, there's a spider running around right here. Oh, you can see me. Oh, nah, there's a spider. Oh, my gosh. As you roll around on your bed, you begin to lose track of the time and why you had been fighting in the first place. The two of you calm down and lay next to each other on top of your purple comforter. You turn to look at her. Her breathing is a bit shallow, and you see the faintest hint of a blush on her cheeks. She pulls her sleeve down, covering her eyes with the black velvet bell sleeve. She is smiling too, the gap in her center teeth showing as she continues a series of rapid inhales and exhales. This is not a game. I thought I was going to play a game. Her hair is a bit messy. Her nail polish is perfect. She's wearing the bat earrings you got her for her birthday. Your hand reaches out for your hand. You want to touch her. Your hand okay. No, you can't. It would be wrong to do something like that to her, especially when she doesn't know, when she has no clue just what you have been thinking and feeling. Hey, she was looking at you now, concern written on her face. Are you all right? I'm fine. All right, she responds. I get it though. I guess the thought of having someone to sweep you off your feet is nice. As she speaks, her voice gets a bit softer. There's a vulnerability in her energy that you rarely get to see. She was always so tough, so composed, so together. It made moments like these all the more suffocating, seeing how happy she could be and how scared too. You wanted to protect her. She reaches for your hand. Tell her. You can't. You can't. You can't. And then it says go back. Where are we going back to? What are we reading right now? This is like kind of crazy. I thought we were playing again. All right, go back. All right. So what did we? Or is it done? All right, she responds. I guess I get it though. I guess the thought of having someone to sweep you off your feet is nice. As she speaks, her voice gets a bit softer. There's a vulnerability in her energy that you rarely get to see. She was always so tough, so composed, so together. It made moments like these all the more suffocating, seeing how happy she could be and how scared too. You wanted to protect her. She reaches for your hand. You have to tell her. I'm okay. I just really have to go to the bathroom is all. She raises an eyebrow at you, clearly not believing your excuse, but you know she won't press it. She was always good at reading you. It was what made that night so difficult. Piss hard, soldier, she says with a smile. That's disgusting. Gross. Fair, she replies. You both laugh for a second. She grins from ear to ear while you shake your head in fake disappointment. There was familiarity in all of it, but the room wasn't the same now. There was something tense in the air, a feeling of distance. Maybe this could be a good thing. Yeah, it could be a good thing, especially since you both still needed to rehearse for the play next weekend. She would be playing Hamlet and you had been cast as her loyal friend, Horatio. You two would be rehearsing Hamlet's death. It was why the two of you had agreed to rehearse on your bed. Nothing else. Ooh, all right, listen. Let's just recap where we at right now. You know what I'm saying? Shit get real spicy real quick. You know what I'm saying? All right. So right now, where we at? We got the freaks. We literally got the freaks. Right now, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and all of that, because I'm reading all of this. You know what I'm saying? This is the freak mode. I don't even know if I can even monetize this. You know what I'm saying? I did not expect that we was gonna be reading this. I can't go back now. Alright, so right now we basically have them rehearsing for a play and they potentially have feelings for one another, and Yeah, that's where we're at. I thought the game was over. I thought it said short. It's not short. You know what I'm saying? This is a lot of reading. I read like 5,000 words. But anyway, you already know what I do, man. I like reading. So let's get it. We get back to this horny game. Yeah, it could be a good thing. Hey, if you need to look over my copy of Hamlet, it's on my desk. You're a lifesaver, my dearest Horatio. Save it for the play. The kiss, too? The kiss in the final scene. You had forgotten all about that. I have to go. What? Nah, wait. Back. Oh, you just say I have to go regardless? The kiss, too. You've forgotten I have to go. Before she can respond, you make a beeline for the bathroom. What is a beeline? What is a beeline? All right, everybody. I have no idea what that is. I be hearing that so much, but I have no idea what the actual definition is. Before she can respond, you make a beeline to the bathroom. For the bathroom. You quietly close the door behind you and lock it, inhaling sharply and closing your eyes as soon as you are alone. You take a few deep breaths. Focusing on the feeling of your feet on the ground. But she still comes back to haunt you. Her hair, her hands, the way she stands confidently, the way she laughs. Her favorite horror movies, the kiss scene, the almost kiss. Alright, so we can use the restroom. We can do our eyeliner. We can stare in the mirror and we can go back in the room. Alright, so I don't really know right now which one we gonna pick. So we got use the toilet. Do your eyeliner, stare in the mirror, and go back to your room. Let's see. Focus on the feet and the ground. She comes back. Close the door. 'Cause I'm alone. Okay, I'm alone right now. I can't. It's so much reading, like, and bad punctuation. I'm sorry, Blob. You need to. I know it's for class and all that, but you know what I'm saying. If you don't put that drawing in there, I can't read it right. You know what I'm saying. I'm like a robot. Let's get it. The way. Use the toilet, do your eyeliner, stare in the mirror. Let's stare in the mirror. That sounds like something I would do. You stare in the mirror for a second. You can swear you are looking at a version of yourself in a puffy pink dress for an idol. Wait, it isn't that kind of horror movie. You gain +1 reference point and a slightly shakier sense of reality. Okay. I guess. Alright. Cool. LOL. We're gonna go with use the toilet. Alright, you use the toilet. It's a tedious process. Oh my gosh, yes it is. As your body has never been the nicest to you when you are anxious. Your bowels were no exception. You earned 10 experience points. Not that they have any use in this game. Alright, so we're gonna do our eyeliner. You put on your eyeliner. It's a bit uneven, but you have gotten better at it to think to yourself. Not good enough to show her though, but hey, all practice is good practice. You earn +3 makeup skills for use at a later time. So I go back to my room now. That's after all of that. After you finish all your bathroom business, you decide to head back to your room. But when you walk inside, you are met with a terror previously unknown to humankind. Your best friend is standing at your desk looking over a stack of papers in your hand. Are you reading my lesbian vampire fanfiction? You're what? Don't make me say it again. Okay, I won't, she says, placing the papers back down on your desk. I liked it though. You're a good writer. It was sweet. Also the last thing you wanted to hear right now. That's it? You sigh, burying your face into your hands. What? You knew what you needed to do. Return to Blob. Confess. Return to Blob. You go back to your bed and bury yourself in your blankets. You have decided to return to Blob. At some point, she asks if you're okay. You do not answer. Minutes pass by, then hours, then days. At some point, the pink goo begins to envelop your arms until you can no longer see your fingers. There is nothing you can do now. Maybe if you had been more confident in your feelings, she could have loved you. But now your love can be no more. You have become a gelatinous alien life form that engulfs everything you touch. It is only a matter of time now before people try to stop you, and 2 horror movies are made about you. Oh, pause. Pause. Bad end, blob end. Game made by marketableplushie. Alright. Alright. You knew what you needed to do. Confess. I like you, you said, removing your face from your hands. Oh. I've liked you for the past 3 years. What? Yeah, I thought you were flirting with me. That's why I asked to kiss you at the Halloween party. I just thought you weren't feeling it that night because of what had happened earlier. A bad Pop Rocks and soda experience. In her defense, you were feeling quite nauseous for a period after that. Well, you sighed, crossing your arms. Why did you never ask me? I don't know. I was shy. I'm literally 5'0". Give me a break. You're ridiculous. Yeah, I am, she whispers through a nervous smile. But you still like me, right? Of course I like you, you answer as though it had been easy all along. Maybe it finally was. So, what happens next? She asks. And you've never known anything in your life, but you walk over to your desk and stop just centimeters away from her. Can I kiss you? You ask. She looks up at you, eyes wide and breath slightly shaky. Yes. Kiss her. Mwah. Your hands reach to cup her face. You are a bit unsteady in your movements, but you are also feeling a great sense of calm. You know that everything will be okay as long as it's her. You close your eyes and move in for a kiss. She kisses you back. It's softer than you thought it would be. It's nice. You pull away and she smiles at you. Everybody, what am I reading right now? What y'all got me reading right now? Alright, marketableplushie, what you got me reading right now, blob? Alright, I'm gonna finish this. You pull away and she smiles at you. So, will you tell me about your lesbian vampire fanfiction now? You're the worst, you joke. The two of you laugh for a good long time, then kiss some more maybe. Maybe you order a pizza and watch horror movies together. Whatever you do, it is so much better than rehearsing scenes from Hamlet together. By her side, you feel yourself smile and your heartbeat race. You think to yourself that this may be the start of something beautiful and new. Oh man. Yeah, that was, you know what that was for. That's it. The end. Game made by marketableplushie. Alright, marketableplushie. You did your thing with that one. You know what I'm saying? You made me read the story. You know what I'm saying? About teenage, I don't know what I just read. Everybody, that was Help. My best friend discovered my lesbian vampire fanfiction by marketableplushie. I do have it as blob, but it is by marketableplushie. Now overall, all right, quick. I'm gonna stop dragging it. I did like that. That was cool. I liked reading that. What else? I think that's it. I would definitely read another one. It was just a little explicit, you know what I'm saying? Like, I wasn't expecting that. I thought I was gonna like be playing like, it did say what it was, you know. I gotta start considering that. Anyway, we're gonna stop this stream. We're gonna play something else. I did want to have this to be single by itself. Shout out to marketableplushie. Shout out to Help. My best friend discovered my lesbian vampire fanfiction. That was cool. A lot of reading. Highly recommend if you like reading. And have a good day. Bye. Blob.